everyone. It is already almost 9 a.m. here and this place still looks like this. Anyway, so I thought I would start sharing about the transition into a new country from another country, our real and raw stories of immigration. And yeah, it's not been an easy road. We're here now almost 5 months, and my cousins from Australia, who also immigrated from South Africa, gave me the idea, and I will be starting to share a little bit more about life in the life in the outside of your home country. This is a day in the life for us. The kids are actually at home for 3 days because the teachers are having like a conference and team building and everything. That's nice. Over here, the schools are only 9 months long. The school year for them is only 9 months long. It's from August until May. And then they have a 3-month summer vacation. Summer really only bursts through in like June and really in July. But so then they have a 3-month summer vacation, but they are home now for 3 days. I have a lot of admin to do today. Over here, I don't have anyone who helps me in the house. I don't have a domestic worker, which I was really spoiled with in South Africa because we had a wonderful, wonderful domestic worker come in 3 times a week. I miss her so much, not for the work, not to do the housework, but because she was such a part of our lives for many years, and I miss her as family. And yeah, I will be talking to you guys through the day and sharing thoughts that come up. So come along in a day in the life. Not every day is the same. Every day is a different day, but let's get started with breakfast. Been a thing to get used to is the brands and the foods and everything. Now in South Africa, I think we have Tiger brands for oats and so on. So here the brand is Quaker for oats, and this is a nice box filled with little packets of instant oats. I like instant oats because then I can measure them off well and properly for healthy eating. And something else that we've had to get used to is the big milks. In South Africa, we get like 1 or 2 liters of milk and then 500 mils. Now obviously here we work in pounds and gallons and inches and feet. So that's taken some getting used to, but this is a gallon of milk. And it is about 3.78 liters. Now 1 gallon of milk lasts us as a family of 4 maybe 2 to 3 weeks. It all depends on how much cereal the kids eat, because I don't drink milk in my coffee and I don't eat milk in my porridge, and the hubster does not drink milk in his coffee. He drinks creamer. He prefers creamer. That's something else that's different that we don't get in South Africa. Is this is coffee creamer. Maybe they do, maybe we just never knew it, but this is a coffee creamer. I always buy the big one. I buy 2 to 3 a month because we live in a rural area on the farm. I always do our grocery shopping once a month, the full month's grocery shopping. So I'll buy 2 to 3 of everything, so that we can have for the rest of the month, and that I don't have to go to town every single day. and that saves us a ton of money as well. And I buy our groceries at Walmart. It is the same owner of Walmart. The CEO of Walmart also owns game stores in South Africa, which is the same as Walmart. It's just a different name. So you South Africans, you also have a Walmart. It's called Game. Anyway, so this is a coffee creamer. This is a 64 ounce. It's 1.89 liters, and the hubster likes this flavor. It is the French vanilla flavor. He prefers that in his coffee. So that's just something else that I noticed that's really strange here is that in the area that we live in, we get mostly white eggs. In South Africa, they are nude colored, so which is this color. It's nude. It's a nude color. But here they're white, like chocolate Easter eggs in South Africa. And you know how many times it's happened to me where I open a tray of white eggs and I feel like I'm craving those white candy coated chocolate Easter eggs that we find in South Africa. So I'm hoping we find that here over Easter as well. What else is there? Oh, this, my favorite sauce. It's called ranch sauce. You can put it on every single thing. It is almost the equivalent of Spur's pink sauce in South Africa. So it doesn't taste the same. Obviously, it's a whole different taste. But you literally can put it on any and everything, and I love it. So you don't find it in South Africa. It's delicious, but we don't find pink Spur sauce here. So that's just a little something of groceries and how it works here and different brands. When we got here, I was still very jet lagged, but we needed food in the house, and I had to go to the grocery store and get food with two kids who were overexcited because we were in a new and different country. And eerlikheid, it was hectic, you know, going shopping, being jet lagged, shopping for food in a new country with new brands, a new currency that you don't understand. That was a bit crazy, but now it's all better. Now I just walk through the aisles and check the prices and grab whatever we need. Now it's easy, but in the beginning it was very overwhelming going to a store. So another thing that was a little bit unexpected over here in the place that we're currently living in is there is no washing line. So in South Africa, I was used to hanging the washing out in the sunshine, but because this place used to be a place for hunters to come and stay at during the hunting seasons, it does not have a washing line. It's got a washing machine and a tumble dryer. So some of my clothes have shrunk. Like, besides the fact that I've picked up 8 kilos since coming here, some of my clothes have shrunk. And that has been an adjustment to not be able to hang them outside. And I didn't want to put up a washing line because this is only a temporary place for us to stay at. And yeah, so now I am washing and drying everything with the washing machine and the dryer, which is great in the winter months, because in the winter you can't hang your stuff outside because it's snowing and it's ice cold in the minus degrees. In the winter. Also, another thing to get used to is different washing powders. So I use Tide, which I have found is absolutely great. They have these pods. Oh, the feel of these things are just, I don't like the feel because I don't like slime and jelly and those types of things. So the texture of these pods, a little bit gross to me, but it's just my personal preference. So this is what it looks like. It's got its own little, it's got the soap and it's got the, what do you call it? The clothes conditioner. Let's call it that because I can't think of the word right now. So it's got that in here, and I just throw one in the washing, in the thing, and then it is done. Hi. Hello, they are at home for 3 days. You look pretty. all dressed up for the day.
Look at my pants.
Look at her pants. Funky pants. Funky pants.
No, it's fashion pants.
Fashion pants. Okay. So anyways, I am putting everything in the dryer that I've washed today. And I have a lot of washing to fold as well. Look at this. When you do your own washing and house cleaning, this is how it ends up. This was only yesterday, and because it is becoming colder and cooler, kids are wearing more clothes, I don't get time to do the washing every single day. So it piles up, and then you get to a day and your whole bed is full of washing. So yeah, I need to get this done today too. I am done with the washing, the folding, even in between. I got some resin letters done, some extra keychains for Saturday, hopefully. Just feel like I'm running at 500 miles today, and phoned the USCIS offices, and thankfully I spoke to a very, very kind guy who checked on the system. He couldn't find anything, which worries me a little bit because we filed our papers 5 weeks ago. I'm sure it's there. It's probably just at another office who's dealing with our stuff. So he requested an update on everything, and I'm gonna walk back to the mailbox for the third time today to check. The laundry all folded. See, mostly kids' stuff. Ours is packed away, but it wasn't this much. Nothing. Another nothing in the mail. And I probably shouldn't be checking it 3 times a day because they only deliver it once a day, and that's in the mornings. It's just one of those days where I'm missing my family. And this is hard. It's not for everyone. We chose this. Like, we wouldn't change anything. We will choose it over again. But going through this is hard and difficult. And I'm also going through a weight loss challenge. So that is also emotional in itself. But, the thing is, before you choose to move to another country, think through properly. We thought about it, worked on it, planned, and still it came as a surprise. I'll have a more serious sit-down chat next week, when I feel better. I'm also preparing for my first trade show here, and I have a vending stall, and I'm stressed. Hopefully people buy my stuff. So there's a lot going on, and I went to the bank today to deposit money, and that's something else. No one here takes you by the hand. No one takes you by the hand, says, come, let's open a bank account for you. This and this and this is what you need. Luckily, we had a friend who helped us get cell phones and get cell phone contracts, and that helped a lot because we wouldn't have been able to do it by ourselves. I mean, even our English is different from the English here. Our accent to them, I think, is very heavy. And sometimes when you talk to people, they get this daze in their eyes, like they cannot understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. And it's no one's fault. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's just the accent is a challenge and the English is a challenge. Today was fine. Like, today was great. Everyone I chatted to was wonderful, and that's the thing. The community we live in, the people we're surrounded with, they're amazing, and we appreciate all of them. But we still need to go through the motions. It takes about 2 years to settle in a new country, and it's a culture shock the whole time. And I think until we're really settled, and I also think you never really settle in anything, but it's one of those days where I wish some things were easier. Anyway, I'll show you what I cook for dinner tonight later. This is what I'm making for dinner. Boil in a bag has made my life so much easier. Like, 1 bag of rice is the...
Look at my blue tongue.
1 bag is just enough for us as a family of 4, but tonight I decided to boil 2 bags because I want leftovers that I can keep for my healthy eating. So if I need to eat rice again, then I have, and I don't have to cook it again. These bags are pretty amazing. They have tiny holes in them where the water goes through, and you literally just boil the rice inside the bag in the pot, and it's a lifesaver. These are chicken strips and things. My goodness, look at that. Let me just wipe this counter where I messed the Worcestershire. Those of you who don't know what Worcestershire is, let me show you. This is Worcestershire. Anyone else who can't say this word, it's Worcester sauce. Not Worcestershire, not Worcestershire, it's Worcester sauce. Anyway, so that's our food cupboard and antique fridge. And I put some of that sauce over this chicken strips, and it doesn't need any other flavoring. I bought it in a bag that looks like this, and yeah, it's great. So before I forget, this is what I'm going to add to the meal. Like, we have chicken strips, rice, and a salad, and on top of the salad I am going to add a couple of French fried onions just to give it a little bit more of a crunch. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed your day with us. It was a full and busy day, and tomorrow is going to be another one. So talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Bye.